I want to talk to you about your rituals, and that your rituals are what the quality of your life depends on. So, whether it's I wake up in the morning, do my sit-ups and push-ups, or a little bit of yoga poses, have some time to myself, a little peace for a sip of that coffee, and give yourself enough time to get ready and leave for the day without feeling rushed, versus someone who hits the snooze 15 times and now they're running late and they forgot they're wearing different colored shoes and the traffic sucks for them. Those two people are going to have very different days because of how their day started. And that's just an example. Whether what your rituals are after work. After work, you go to happy hour and eat all the fried appetizers while you're throwing back the beer. This other person, they go straight to the gym. It's their rituals. And if you look at their life, you look at the shape they're in, whether it's emotionally, physically, if you look at their rituals, you see why. And that's one thing, a couple things I love from Tony Robbins was one, changing your emotional state by changing your physical state. That's a very effective tool. But the other was rituals, like everything, and it keeps you accountable. And people run away from accountability, and it's always blown me away because the more accountable you are, the more empowered you are. So if I'm in control of it, then I can change it. I don't have to wait for my boss or my partner or the lady in front of me at the grocery store. I control. So if you're looking at, like I make my bed every morning. That's just something I do. I've always done it since the Army. So it became a habit. But the more organized your environment is, the more organized you can be. It's just little things like that. So look, if you think you're having the worst day ever, or you just, everywhere you go, you run into a certain type of person, or you stub your toe in the morning and the rest of it was downhill. Look at your rituals. Are you giving yourself enough time? Maybe you need to get up an extra half hour early, or build in those pockets of time that you're wasting, like on a break or a commute, and start looking at your rituals and changing them to reflect what kind of quality of life you want to have, whether that's in your health, your mental state, what's your thought life like. Are you allowing yourself to just fixate on stuff that isn't good for you mentally? So quality of life tied to your rituals.